What's up, fellas? It's your main man. Back on the scene with another video. Let's change the gears up a little bit. I don't like what's going on in this country. The whole migrant invasion, what they're doing to a presidential candidate. You don't have to like the man. That's the problem with a lot of people. You're going by your emotions. Do you like the person? You don't have to like them. It's not about liking the person. We're not friends. It's about policy. And how they're trying to steal your money to give to Ukraine and Israel. We don't have the money to do it. We can't afford it. We do not have a surplus of money to spread around the world. If we did, fine. Spread the money to poor countries around the world and help them. But we're at a deficit. We're trillions of dollars in debt. And they're trying to fund a war that they cannot win. And they're holding the border as hostage to steal your money. That's why you got to stop voting for these old fools in office. And I can't, for the life of me, understand why would you vote for someone who's been in there more than 2 terms? They're not doing anything but stealing. But let's check this clip out. This is Mr. O'Leary talking about the Trump case, which to me is total BS. Because they are doing the exact same thing they accused him of, but they're hiding behind legal action to do it. Because they don't think Jim Crow Joe, which I don't know why black folks vote for this man.
You little nigglings!
Known racist, proven racist, but they vote for him anyway. Or the people who actually got up to vote voted for him. I'm not sure what the stats are on people who voted for the couch, which at this point in time, I don't agree with that. But let's get into this.
This award, just
Hold on, let me
leaving the whole Trump thing out of it and seeing what occurred here, and I'm no different than any other investor. I'm shocked at this. I can't even understand or fathom the decision at all. There's no rationale for it. And so let me give you a real-time...
I don't get it either. Well, I get it, because I know what they're trying to do. But my whole problem with this is there is no victim. So what's the problem? There has to be a victim for a court case, civil or criminal. If there's no victim, then there's no case.
Experience I'm having regarding this, and I'm not the only one. It doesn't matter what the governor says. New York was already a loser state. Like California is a loser state. There are many loser states because of policy, high taxes, uncompetitive regulation. It was already on the top of the list of being a loser state.
Yeah, a lot of people are leaving New York State and California. Businesses, they're going to Texas and Florida, Montana, South Dakota, because of taxes and BS policies. Let's continue. I might be on a train myself. Because New Jersey
would never invest in New York now. And I'm not the only person saying that. And here's a real-time situation. In development in real estate right now, the hottest asset class is very high-end data centers. They cost anywhere from $2.5 to $3.5 billion each. They're very expensive. They require low power. You need permits. But most of the major institutions in the world need more data centers, and that's why developers like me are doing this. Now, you need power. So New York...
You hear that, guys? Let's just pump the brakes a little bit. Learn stuff that they need at data centers. The minimum wage can't save you. Remember that. Learn something that pays good money and invest your money. Forget that hoes and flows and all that. Get the money. MOB.
York has Niagara Falls. Normally, you'd consider that to put in one of these facilities, create 400 jobs, 5 more jobs for each of one of those for auxiliary services. I can't go to New York. So I'm going to Oklahoma, North.
Hear that? Hold on, let me pull it back because I interrupted it. Look at what he's talking about. Listen to rich men. Follow the money.
North Dakota, West Virginia. Governor Stitt, Kevin Stitt, my staff have met with him. Governor Bergen, the same thing. Governor Justice. Those are winner states. They don't do things like this. I have to syndicate that debt and all that equity. We're talking billions of dollars here. Do you think any foreign institution or any private equity firm or any pension fund would touch New York? No. And that's why New Yorkers should be concerned. The fine people of New York should ask themselves, why are we such a loser state? How are we going to attract business? It's not just the existing businesses that are fleeing out to Texas and Florida. What about new money like this that I'm talking about, like a $4 billion data center? Not a chance I would put that in New York. Zero probability. Never. And so they've got a lot of work to do to find themselves getting out of this situation.
Man, New York, California, I'm going to throw New Jersey in there. It's pretty much a wrap on them. Because companies don't want to be in these states. They can't afford it. The tax burden is too high. And they keep pushing it. I'll say this for another video. Let's go.
And this has all occurred post-pandemic. Winner states versus loser states. Look at Tennessee right now, fastest growing city in America, Nashville. Winner state, good policy, competitive taxes. You've got to start thinking about this in the context of winners and losers.
They don't think about that. And California have the audacity to try to implement an exit tax. Like, they have a right to steal your money. I don't have to live in this state. I want to go where I want to go. It's my money. I made it, but they want to take it from you because they need it. These are the people you voted in.
New York, mega loser state.
So, Kevin, what did you think of Governor Hochul saying this is like a unique one and done because Donald Trump went too far and was so nefarious? You guys, if you...
Now listen to this. This is pure bull crap.
Just doing what you should be doing, you have nothing to worry about. But they're very worried about
That's a lie.
Yeah, we're very...
That's a lie. They weaponized the judicial system. And for the brother man, it was already that way because the leading demographic of exonerations are black men. So they've been doing it, but they've taken it up to a whole new level. They're going after a presidential candidate.
Very worried. Every investor is worried because where is the victim? Who lost money? This is
Exactly. Where's the victim? There has to be a victim for a case.
some arbitrary decision a judge made. This policy and what this says, what does this say about the bar?
See, this is why they went with a civil case and not a criminal case, because the bar is much lower in a civil case. So they can get away with that. Plus, it's based on one person's decision, where a jury case, they would have lost that. And they know it.
The legal bar in New York, aren't they going to question this judge? What is this? $355 million, and there's dollars as a penalty, and there's plus interest at 9%, and there's no victim?
Yeah, what the hell? You hear this crap?
I mean, I'm sorry, her words fall on deaf ears to everybody. There's nothing she can say to justify this decision. And this has nothing to do with Trump. Nothing to do with Trump. Forget about Trump. This is not a Trump situation. This is a New York problem now. The whole world is looking at this saying, what are you doing to yourselves?
Well put, Kevin. Always good chatting with you. Kevin O'Leary.
There you have it. That's bullshit. You almost got me. Yeah, there's no victim. Nobody's going to vote. Nobody's going to invest money in this state, man. California, New York, it's a wrap. Texas, great state of Texas. Shout out to Greg Abbott, Professor Wheelchair, Professor X, for standing up for the border. There was a show that I'm going to do a video on it called Jericho. And it was kind of like Civil War in the United States. Because that's the big talk now, is Civil War. And the last free state in that show was the great state of Texas. Anyways, guys, we're going to wrap this one up. Drop a comment below. Let me know what you think. I am appalled at what's going on. You don't have to like the man. Yeah, I don't like the man. I don't dislike him. But I don't like what they're doing. Drop a comment below. Like, share, subscribe, and I see you fellas in the next video.